Okay now, how many of you have played musical instruments before?
Do instruments of torture count?
No.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish is not an instrument either.
Rock and Rollodillo. Hello everybody, Dedicated you here. Welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. In the previous video, we started off World 2, and today we're going to be continuing by entering the Boulder Galaxy. First off, we have some Octoombas right here that we can defeat, and after we defeat them, we'll get a new power-up. You transform into Rock Mario. Stick the V remote to roll over your enemies. I really like this item because, well, it's awesome. I'm never going to be able to break this thing. I can't believe the captain's making me do this. Grumble, grumble. I like that tail where he's like, grumble, grumble. That made me laugh. Wow, you made that look easy! That's what I do, I make things look easy. So, what this item does is that we turn into a rock. It's awesome, because we turn into a rock and things like that, and that's basically it. I'm making it sound way more epic than it actually is. And right, those enemies right there, I always love how they look like a bowling pin. I always found that funny. This item does have limitations though. It's a little bit harder to control, and it's a little bit harder to turn with this thing because of the way the camera works. And also, if you bump into something like a fence or something like that, then you will stop. So the thing does have its limitations, which is a good thing because you don't want these power-ups to be too overpowered. So our goal is to defeat all these enemies. The only way you can defeat those rocks with the red things in the center of them, the only way you can defeat those things is with this item. I don't think that was the case for the first one because I do remember being able to defeat them with a spin attack if you hit the red thing. I'm not entirely sure if that was the case or not, or if I'm just making that up, but I do remember being able to do that, but I'm not sure if that's the case for this game. The red Octoombas can also be defeated with a single spin attack, which makes them awesome. Unnecessarily epicness! You lose your rock mushroom if you go into a launch star, so keep that in mind. If you need help, shoot a star a bit at one of those tiny spots on the ground. A coin will pop out of that and will restore some of your life. This planet, I actually have some pretty bad memories with it, and you will see why later on in the game. There's nothing wrong with it now, but just trust me, it's pure evil. The captain told me to dig, but there's no way there's anything here. Stupid Bow Wow. How rude of you. So that says that there's nothing there, so that must mean that there's obviously something there. It's a warp pipe. I knew there was something there. That Toad lied to me. Right here, you have a chance of getting either a lot of one-ups or a lot of coins. Try not to make it land on the Bowser icon, because if that happens, then some enemies will appear, and that's not the best thing ever. You'll also keep bouncing if you hit the yellow things for a little while. But once you hit like the regular wall or the warp pipe, then you will stop rolling and stuff. This item also takes away your ability to do a spin jump, so just keep that in mind. And over here, we have the Toad Captain. Treasure hunting, treasure hunting. Hey, are you looking for a power star too? I can't see a thing without my glasses. I hope they're safe. Now let me just say, this is really, really funny because he has a pickaxe and he's striking the ground and he hopes the glasses are safe, but he's like 2 inches away from breaking them. And that's, I feel really bad for him, but at the same time, it's just way too funny. So with the Luma stop right there, that obviously means that there must be a boss fight coming up. Welcome to the Luma stop. I can tell you something useful for only 30 star bits. Well, just stop by again later. I really hope I did not need one of those things because this boss fight right here I can actually do have a little bit of trouble with, and oh my god, that is such a pretty background! This is such a pretty game. Meet Rockin' Rollodillo. Let me just say this real quick. Why is this thing not a Pokemon? This boss fight, it looks like it belongs in the Pokemon universe, but it's a Mario boss fight. I'm not saying I don't like this enemy, I really do, but he looks more like a Pokemon. But who am I to judge? I've never actually played a Pokemon game before. But yeah, you want to be careful with this one because if you're careless, then you will have trouble with this. That's basically the rule of the boss fights. You don't want to be careless with them because you will take damage like I just did because I am an idiot. When he's also rolling at you, don't go for the power up immediately. Wait until he is either far away or he stops. So let's knock the star bits out of him. I guess you could say we're beating him to bits. I'll make bad puns. That's what you get for not being a Pokemon! Its death animation is so sad. And now it's the unnecessarily epic again! Let's use a rock mushroom to get over there. Alright, let's try that again. I'm gonna try to jump into it in rock form. Can I do it? Nope, I didn't. Come on, I want to be unnecessarily epic. Please. Please, gonna be unnecessarily epic. Yeah, I'm unnecessarily epic! And we got a power star! It's tiny. You seem to have brought back, was it a rock? Yeah, great work there, pal, I guess. Well, looks like we got room for it, so I don't mind having it around. So, there's actually something that I like to show off that I've known this for a long time, but I just keep forgetting to show it off. So what we're going to be doing is that, you see that chimney up there? Well, if we go up there, I don't want to talk to you. You look weird because you're blue, even though that's my favorite color. So yeah, if we jump into that chimney, it's actually a warp pipe, and it'll take us into this room. I always really liked that, and I always really liked that because I always thought it was really awesome. But enough about awesome little hidden details. We're going to be going to our next mission. Actually, we're going to be going to a bonus mission back into World 1 because as you may recall in the previous video, the Chimp has challenged us to something. The Chimp Stomp Challenge! Finally! Say hey, I'm the greatest game player in the galaxy. They call me the Chimp, next mustache. Look at the high score of 10,000 points on this game here. Pretty simple, just stomp the enemies, then grab a coin. If you can match or top my score, I'll give you a power star. In some respect. Maybe. You're going for 10,000 points? Good luck. You're gonna need it, pal. You're rude. So yeah, we have to stomp all these enemies. We stomp the enemies and get the coins. You don't have to defeat every single enemy, but it definitely does help. Defeating them one after another will get you more points, so it's a good strategy to defeat them one after another. The coins will automatically get you 100 points. You get 100 points for every enemy you defeat, 200 points if you defeat a second one in a row, and 300 for every time you continuously hit them in a row. So it's definitely the best idea to try and continuously stomp them. Right there, you'll automatically do it no matter what you do, and if you use the launch star to do it. Excuse me. Why would did you really just make me take damage when I'm trying to explain how this minigame works? You are no longer invited to my birthday party. I've noticed that I'm saying that pretty much everything in this game is not invited to my birthday party. Whatever. So yeah, we're going on our merry way of destroying these Octoombas. I'm gonna leave that one right here because I need to concentrate. Gonna do this. I missed. How rude. Yeah, I should probably just put the coins. And now the coins. Gonna do this, please. My strategy, as you see right there, is to use a spin attack after I stomp everything, just so that I can, just so that my aim can get better. And I defeated it. Wish I could say this was my first try, but no, this is actually my third. Fantastic! That's 11,710 points! You might be an amazing rival to your own skill. These are Power Star. And I like how he does a front flip and then claps to make the Power Star appear. You're pretty good. You racked up 11,710 points. Come back if you want to crack the high score. So now it's time to get our Thie. Back in World 2, we're now going to be going into the Wild Glide Galaxy. Fluzzard's first flight. This galaxy is so pretty. Fluzzard, he can fly so well, and he's so fly. But he seems okay with you. Maybe you'll even carry you and glide. Come on, I'll teach you to glide. Will you fly with Fluzzard? Well, there's nothing else to do in this galaxy, so let's give it a go. Glide, we glide. Okay, here's how you glide. Hold the Wii remote level, keep it flat. Yeah, that's the, starting position. To turn left from the starting position, just tilt the Wii remote to the left. Yeah, turn. Next, gently point the Wii remote down to do a nosedive. Gently. And to slow down, point the Wii remote upward, up. Let me just say, Nintendo made the Wii remote so the Motion Plus so that there was more depth to the motion controls. But I think this right here has some pretty good depth to it because it controls almost exactly where you control. But I guess for games like Skyward Sword or the Swordplay or the Swordplay and Wii Sports Resort, I guess they needed the extra depth to make it work properly. But I still think it works pretty well with this, and flying on the bird in Twilight Princess by pointing at the screen also works pretty well. So this controls pretty well. If you're not a fan of motion controls, you might not really like this area. I personally really love motion controls, so I like this area. This is a really beautiful galaxy, and this is another example as to why I really want. I think the Galaxy games would be awesome on the 3DS, because this would look awesome, and there's no excuse for them not to do it now. With the new 3DS coming out, that's gonna be more powerful than the older 3DS. And just ran into a wall. You have to go inside all of these sun gates for the comet medal to appear. So just keep that in mind, and it's very easy to mess it up. So it's going to take you multiple tries so it's going to take you multiple tries. You flew! Even a Fluzzard looks happy! 'Cause I'm happy! Here, take this Power Star. Nice flying! Those birds are so adorable. With that, we're gonna end this video off here. So thank you guys for watching this video of Super Mario Galaxy 2. And until next time, later to you. Oh yeah.